Hey everybody, casual Monday, even more casual than usual. I'm hand holding, no tripod today. A couple of things I wanted to talk about. Justin Bieber stormed off stage last night because he asked fans to stop screaming while he talked to them, and they wouldn't, and so they started booing and then screaming and then booing, and then he just gave up and walked off. And I thought it was fascinating for a number of reasons. Now, I'm on record, I've been very vocal over the years about my pro-Bieber stance, okay? He may not be the most amazing musician ever, he might not be the second coming of Mozart, but he and the people around him do seem to take music seriously and think about it in a constructive and interesting way and try and actually make good stuff, even though we know that they don't actually need to. There is such a thing as a disposable pop star thing that has absolutely nothing to do with music, and so I've always applauded Justin Bieber and his team for even remotely caring about music. Now, what I think is really fascinating about this is what it says about the audience, what it says about the people who go to Justin Bieber's concerts, and not all of them, of course, but you should watch the clip. I'll put a link in the description. The thing is, he wants people to be quiet so that he can think and concentrate and perform his best and say the things that he wants to say, and people just don't want to, and I think it's because people don't go to concerts anymore because they like music. I don't think it's been about music for a long, long time, but I don't think it's even about celebrity anymore. I don't think it's even about idolising a person. I think it's about the self. I think people go to concerts and events and they identify as fans of things because they want to belong, they want to be a part of something, and they want to say something about themselves. And so when they go to an event like this, they want to scream and shout and be a part of it and have it be all about them. And when Justin Bieber says, hey, just be quiet for a minute, I've got something I want to say, or please can you stop screaming, I can't hear anything I'm trying to sing, they go, well, hey, we've paid big money to be here, we made you who you are, how dare you? And it's that thing that I find so weird. These people who are so vocally supportive of Justin Bieber are also so ready to get very upset and offended by him. And that's because it's not really about him, it's about them, and they want to go to this thing and be in charge of things. And they resent the artist trying to engage creatively with their own process. It's happened a couple of times at gigs I've been to before. Art Garfunkel, half of Simon and Garfunkel, I saw in Manchester a few years ago, and he asked people to stop taking pictures because he was trying to concentrate and the sounds and the flashes were putting him off. And it was revelationary to me because I just thought, well, yeah, of course he's trying to concentrate. He's singing incredibly well. That takes an incredible degree of concentration. I think a wasp just went up my sleeve. I'll pretend that never happened. Jiggly. And he asked people to stop putting him off, and I thought, well, yeah, obviously, yeah. And the other time was when I went to see Tom Waits in London in 2004-ish, and there were just no cameras allowed at all at that gig, and it was incredible because everyone had to pay attention. They had to be in the moment, and they had to be focused on things. And obviously it's different now because everyone has a camera in their pocket at all times, but I think the principle remains the same. People go to these gigs to say something about themselves, and that's disappointing because they should be going to these gigs because they love the work that the people are doing and they want to imbibe some of that incredible artistry, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. I think I've explained it fairly horribly, but we'll talk about it in the comments. What do you think about it? Do you think if you pay 80, 100, 120 pounds for a ticket to something, you're entitled to shout and scream and be as much of a jerk as you like? Or do you think you should only go to these gigs if you actually respect the artist involved? I'm interested to know what you think. Now, what else do I want to talk about? The videos that I've done this week. It's interesting, right? This last couple of weeks has been a bit tough for me because I've been doing lots and lots of things, and so finding the time to devote to the videos has been a little bit difficult. But I'm delighted to say that I still managed to stick to my schedule and get the videos out on the days that I said I would, particularly the most recent one, my music thing, Saturday Song. I managed to get done. I really didn't think I would be able to, and I tweeted as much on Friday saying, look, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, and then I could. It turned out, just by a complete fluke, I had the time, and I put out a cover of Old Man by Neil Young, which is just a superb song, and I was really pleased with the way it turned out in the end. I would never have guessed I could sing that high. So I was delighted to give it a go and put my back into it. And I love the way that it came out. Hope you liked it too. The other videos I've made, I edited a load of footage from when Tom came to visit, and the less said about that the better, but you can also click on the link in the description if you want to watch that video. It's ridiculous, and I apologise, Tom, I'm so sorry. The previous video was also music, and also something I'm incredibly proud of, a song called Lights, a new song. I just knew that I wanted to film my lights, and so I thought, well, how's that going to work? What's it going to be about? And so I just wrote some music and sang it and pieced it together all in one day, and was so delighted with the way it came out. I was really proud of it, and it feels kind of indicative of where I'm going with music. So I hope you enjoyed it too. There will be some new music coming out relatively soon. I still don't think it's quite time for a proper announcement yet, but there will be new recordings, and it'll be kind of along those lines, slightly expansive, but kind of like pop sounds, but pseudo-classical composition, and it's going to be exciting. I hope you liked that song, because it's kind of going to be a bit like the archetype for what's coming soon, so look out for it. What else? What's new with you guys? That's what I want to know, and that's where I'm going to end this video, is with a call for your news. What's been going on with you these last couple of weeks? Have you been keeping busy? Have you been enjoying yourself? Any new friends you've made? New work things? Anything going well? Anything going badly? Anything you want to just chat about? I'll be in the comments, as usual, responding to your thoughts and your intelligence, as usual. No screaming, please. Let's have a calm and reasonable discussion where everyone can hear each other. And if you don't like anything anyone says, don't scream boo at the top of your voice. Please be respectful. Everyone's always so respectful, it's really nice. Anyhow, yeah, so what's going on with you? Tell me. Good. That's all for now, and I'll see you again on Friday. I've got Ryan coming to stay with me this week, so there's a fair chance that he's going to be involved. I don't know if many of you will remember Ryan. He used to be in a fair few videos on my channel. He's not so much anymore, because we don't see each other as much, because he's living miles and miles away and I'm living here, and it's difficult, but he's coming down for the whole week, so hopefully we'll be able to get some videos done together. It's going to be great. Cool, yeah, exciting. I'm excited. Good. Never know how to end these videos. It's an odd one. So I think I'll do a really formal sign-off. How about this? Okay. It's been a pleasure talking with you. I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for coming. If you would like to support this channel and its videos, click like and subscribe. And if you are extremely interested, you can become a patron, like all of these excellent people, whom I admire. Look at their names. Good names, aren't they? Yes. I don't know why this voice is mutating in this way. I'm starting to sound a little like Lloyd Grossman. Who would live in a forest like this? Not me. It's cold. It's a little bit cold. It's getting autumnal. Okay.